So we're off to see the Kangra Fort, which is probably the most important fort in the Kangra Valley. Not very far off, about 4 kilometers from here. Should take about 15-20 minutes. So let's go. From Kangra main market, there are two routes to the Kangra Fort. One is via Shimla Kangra Highway 503 and another via Mission Hospital Road. Both routes take about the same time. Today, right now, we are going to go to the Kangra Fort via the Mission Hospital Road, and while coming back, we shall take the Highway 503. कांगड़ा सिटी को पहले टाइम में नगरकोट या भीमकोट भी कहा जाता था। ये जो कांगड़ा फोर्ट है, that is located about 4 kilometers from the Kangra city center, and from the cities of Dharamshala and Palampur, which are again located in the Kangra Valley, it's about a 1-hour drive. The Kangra fort was built by the royal Rajput family of the Kangra state, the Katoch dynasty. In India, like most places and dynasties who often map their existence from the Mahabharata period, the same holds true in this case as well, as this dynasty traces its origins from the ancient Trigarta kingdom mentioned in the Mahabharata. Now, why the name Trigarta? The name Trigarta probably originates from the fact that the old region of Kangra, which by the way included the modern city of Jalandhar, which was then known as Prasthala, was drained by 3 mighty rivers, Byas, Satluj and Ravi. However, आज की जो कांगड़ा सिटी है वो बसी है ब्यास नदी के किनारे। So let's start our journey of the Kangra Fort. Now, by many accounts, Kangra Fort is considered as one of the oldest forts in the country. That is because the foundations of this fort is said to have been laid by the king Raja Parmanand Chandra, who of the famous Katoch dynasty is also famous because he is also known by many accounts as the King Porus, the very famous King Porus who fought the great Alexander. Now, there are 2 accounts of those battles, one given by the Greek and the official biographer of Alexander, who obviously talked about the victory of Alexander, and another by the Indian historians. Now, as we enter the Kangra Fort through the main gate, जिसका की नाम है रंजीत सिंह गेट, हमको एक बात का ध्यान रखना है कि बेशक ये फोर्ट बाहर से देखने में थोड़ा छोटा लगे, पर अंदर से बहुत विशालकाय है। और इस फोर्ट का अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये फोर्ट डैमेज हो गया था 1905 के कांगड़ा अर्थक्वेक में। तो अब हम वापस आते हैं अपनी अलेक्जेंडर और पोरस की बैटल पे। अकॉर्डिंग टू द ग्रीक वर्जन ऑफ हिस्ट्री, which unfortunately like most other history we are taught, अलेक्जेंडर ने पोरस को उस बैटल में हराया था। Alexander took Porus as prisoner and was so impressed by him that he returned his entire kingdom and himself went back to Greece but died on the way. क्या यह हैरानी की बात नहीं है that a world conqueror for the first time in his life returned a kingdom won in battle by just sheer magic of someone's personality. And not just that, even decided to return back to Greece. ये हैरानी की बात इसलिए है because that's probably unlikely to have ever happened. What is more probable is that the Alexander lost that battle, surrendered to Porus in that battle, and Porus, in true warrior tradition, let him live and go back to his land. Also, just to ensure that Alexander doesn't regroup and attacks again, he is made to go back through a different route this time. मुगल टाइम में अकबर के रेन में कांगड़ा के राजा धर्मचंद agreed to pay tribute to the Mughal Emperor Akbar in lieu of keeping ownership of the fort. However, अकबर के बेटे जहांगीर के रेन में in 1620, the Emperor Jahangir killed the then Katoch King Raja Harichand and finally annexed the Kangra kingdom into the Mughal Empire. And from then, the Kangra kingdom was under Mughal rule till about 1783. The Jahangiri gate that you just saw and the Amri gate that you saw before this were probably constructed during the rule of Jahangir in this fort. Nice, Dhauladhar range, right in front.
Oh yes, this is so beautiful.
Right in front. The views of snow-covered Dhauladhar range. Actually, idea नहीं है. Beautiful Dhauladhar range, snow covered.
अभी भी लोग हो there?
It's the range. You have to be mountaineering. You have to do. No, you can't. It's a proper mountain, 6,000 meters, 5,000, between 5,000 and 6,000 meters. Dhauladhar range. So the Kangra Valley is between the Shivaliks and the Dhauladhar range.
Shivaliks is a body, Himalayan foothills.
Foothills, and the Dhauladhar range. You can call it a dune. Kind of a dune. So it's a low-lying valley essentially. Amazing.
Really beautiful, huh? I'm really enjoying this Dhauladhar regions.
यही ब्यूटी है यहाँ की. There are accounts of older forts in India, the most famous being that built by the Pandavas, but that, along with others, have long ceased to exist. Remnants of some forts during Mauryan times have been built upon by later kings. But again, the Mauryan times comes after the time of Parmanand Chandra king. जैसे जैसे मुगल साम्राज्य कमजोर पड़ता गया, राजा धर्मचंद के एक डिसेंडेंट राजा संसार सिंह ने इस कांगड़ा के फोर्ट को हासिल करने के लिए कई कंक्वेस्ट किए विद द हेल्प ऑफ द सिख लीडर जय सिंह कन्हैया. हाउएवर, आफ्टर द डेथ ऑफ द कांगड़ा मुगल गवर्नर सैफ अली खान, इस फोर्ट को 1783 में मुगल्स ने उन्हीं सिख लीडर जय सिंह कन्हैया को सरेंडर कर दिया. ये देखकर राजा संसार चंद ने इस बार सिख लीडर महासिंह, जो कि महाराजा रंजीत सिंह के पिता थे, उनसे मदद मांगी और इस बार यह फोर्ट अल्टीमेटली 1786 में राजा संसार सिंह के पास वापस आ गया. कांगड़ा का फोर्ट मिलने के बाद संसार चंद ने क्विकली ही कंकर्ड द किंगडम्स ऑफ चंबा, मंडी, अमंग अदर्स. 1805 में जब उन्होंने बिलासपुर पर अटैक किया तो बिलासपुर के राजा ने गुरखा किंगडम से मदद मांगी। गुरखा किंगडम की एक बहुत बड़ी आर्मी संसार चंद से लड़ने के लिए आई। ये देखकर संसार चंद ने रंजीत सिंह की मदद मांगी, जिससे कि गुरखा सिख वॉर 1809 लड़ी गई, जिसमें गुरखा आर्मी वॉज डिफीटेड। एंड देन रंजीत सिंह टुक पोजीशन ऑफ कांगड़ा फोर्ट along with 76 other villages and left the rest for Sansar Chand. Next gate, Darsani gate. This gate has images of Ganga and Yamuna. And after the Darsani gate, we enter the main courtyard of Kangra Fort. Come. Jada. This is the courtyard of Kangra gate as we enter from the Darsani gate. This fort was destroyed in one of the earthquakes in the early 20th century. These ruins exist because of the fort was damaged due to the earthquake in the early 20th century. Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the last Indian ruler to have the Kangra Fort under his rule before the British in the Anglo-Sikh War of 1846 took the fort under their rule. And that is the reason why the first entry door of the Kangra Fort is named after Maharaja Ranjit Singh. As discussed before, the fort suffered severe damage in the 1905 Kangra earthquake. A British garrison located on this fort also suffered heavy damage in the same very earthquake of 1905. Amazing, amazing.
Just open grassland, not कुछ नहीं.
Open grassland. This looks like. I thought it's some kind of a golf course.
No, no.
No, not a golf course. Nice. So here we reached the top of the Kangra Fort. We have reached the top of the Kangra Fort. I think maybe top is there. Let's go till there. So this will be the top of the Kangra Fort.
Careful, huh?
Yep. This is the final stop for the Kangra Fort. Behind me, the Dhauladhar range. Behind me, the small temple, probably not visible in this camera. Kangra Fort behind me. So right in front of me is probably the Bias River and a small beautiful Kangra village. The Shivalik Mountains. The Shivalik Mountains. Kangra Fort in the underlying Kangra Valley and encompassing the Dhauladhar range. So after spending some time here, Kangra Fort visit over. Let's head back.
Almost like right in the middle of the city and walkable distance from Marina.
So let's end our Kangra Fort trip with a nice hyperlapse shot of the Dhauladhar range.